Alright, everybody, welcome into Jump Space. I am the Valkyrie, and I actually played this game when it was a demo, when it was called Jump Ship. And I have actually been following the production of this game ever since it was called Hyperspace. They just released it for early access, surprisingly, a couple of days ago, and I just downloaded it an hour ago. So I haven't touched this game since the demo. Don't know what to expect. Don't know what the fucking controls even are. Let's jump right in with pressing the any key.
It was 1 year after the machine incursion. Our small group of survivors were settled in a frozen wasteland, just beyond the reach of Legion scouts. We received a message from a resistance fleet.
Pilots, soldiers, engineers, anyone willing to stand and take the fight to the machines.
It was a long shot, but we decided our best chance of survival was to join them. You volunteered for the mission to make contact. But on the way, there was an ambush. You fought like a true Atiran, but the machines were too strong. Your ship caught fire and fell from the sky. We thought you were dead, crashing down on that asteroid. But not only did you survive, you brought something back. Something that was about to change everything.
Alright, I am in control. I have no feet. I also have no volume. My hearing problem is... Fuck it. Let's have a little quick look at the controls. Let's also go ahead and set our music volume to 0, because editing video gameplay footage with embedded music fucking sucks donkey balls.
This is the helmsman of the NSS Valkyrie. The crew has perished. Core extraction is imperative. Repeat. Crew has perished. Extraction is imperative. Entity outside of the ship. If you are sentient, approach and present yourself for scanning. Interesting. You're an Atiran. Undoubtedly a survivor from the nearby crash. You have found yourself in quite a predicament, stranded here on this forsaken rock. I am in a similar situation. However, if we work together, maybe there is a way for us to escape. I have a proposition for you, Atiran. Meet me in the core room at your earliest convenience.
A proposition. I've never been propositioned by a spaceship before.
Very perceptive. There should be a path to the core room through that vent.
I don't think there's any risk of a zombie coming up behind me.
Welcome to my chambers, Atiran. Please, step forward so we may talk. Considering most machines seem to have succumbed to a virus, I understand your hesitation in trusting my kind. But believe me when I say, I am not like most machines. You and I are in a position to help each other, Atiran. I need you to bring me to a more space-worthy vessel. And you need me to calculate the coordinates of a safe jump out of here. Only together can we leave this place. Can we work together, Atiran? Unsocket me if you accept. Wise choice. Over the countless cycles of my exile here, I've registered multiple ship-to-ground impacts in the vicinity.
What's this? I've got some materia. Can I cast Viagra? How about heal 3? No, not that kind of materia. Okay, that's fine. I suppose I go through here.
My name's Iris, by the way.
Oh, Iris. That's a pretty name. Do you mind if I call you Dirty Bitch instead?
Scanning. This vessel is unfortunately beyond our ability to repair. We must continue our search. Detecting hostile jump signatures. You should keep a low profile.
Alright, you dirty bitch. Ooh.
This machine virus? I haven't seen anything like it for a very long time. I assume the humans of this age were ill-equipped to deal with something so advanced. My condolences for the countless losses you must have endured.
That's an interesting way to phrase that. That means it must be like a time travel thing, right? Humans of this age. Well, speak up, dirty bitch. Is that the case or not?
Scanning. Good news. This ship seems to have managed a somewhat controlled landing. I detect the signature of a functioning jump drive. Approach with caution. I don't sense any life forms on board. We have the ship to ourselves. Bring me to the core room so I can run diagnostics.
Well, I don't see anything wrong in here that a mop and a bucket wouldn't solve. Well, maybe a little bit more than a mop and a bucket.
This is the place. Please install me into the core interface.
For a second I thought you were going to tell me to insert you.
I am damaged and in need of repair. Please, there's a repair kit nearby. Pick it up and insert into the console.
I spoke too soon.
Core system stable. Life support system engaged. Jump drive operational. Sensors active. Engine failure detected. It seems the sublight engines need replacing. You can construct a replacement, but you need materia. Given the scattered debris, you should be able to find materia nearby. The ship's sensors are active. Use the sensor terminal to scan for the materia we need. You will need to arm yourself in order to perform safe retrieval. There is an assembler in the cargo bay. Please use it to construct a multi-tool. Make sure you have enough materia first. Skillfully done. That tool will be your safeguard. Now focus on retrieving the materia.
Unlimited ammunition, I like. Oh, airlock cycle. The fucking... There's a hole in this ship over there. Why the hell do I need to cycle an airlock? Whatever. Ooh.
Don't worry about stepping over the edge into zero gravity. Your suit is equipped with thrusters. Having been bound to this rock for so long, I do find your mobility enviable. Trust me on this. You should never take such gifts for granted. Tread carefully. Active defense systems register on my scans.
Oh. Appear to have some frame rate issues whenever there are two pieces of recording software going at the same time as the game.
This should contain enough materia to build an engine. Now return it to the ship so we can begin the engine's construction. I have activated the teleportation system. Recall yourself to the ship when ready.
Oh, fast travel.
The materia has been transferred to the ship's tank. You can now use it to construct a new engine at the assembler.
A new engine. Mean one of these things? That's a pretty big fucking thing to make out of that little ass container.
The component needs to be installed in the... Please go there and find the install point. The engine is compromised. It requires materia infusion to be repaired.
Okay, I guess that little ass container of blue light was enough to make all of these things. Wow, the future really is a magical place. Use the multi-tool to repair the engine.
You've done admirably. Just one last task. Direct power to the drives, and then we shall set course.
I believe there's a... what is that? A split reactor? Okay. Get that out of the way. So this is the power board. So from what I remember from the demo is each one of these things represents a ship system. Rotate. And in order for each system to be powered, they have to fit into this board somehow like a giant game of Tetris. As it happens, I happen to be quite adept at playing Tetris. How do I pick it up? E to move. Ah, there we go.
Engines are operational. I am granting you access to the ship's controls now. The pilot seat is yours when ready, Captain.
Why, thank you, dirty bitch. Is there a parking brake? Oh, C to
The
undock.
corrupted machines have deployed a jump space disruption beacon nearby. Its pulses prevent me from plotting a jump. It must be destroyed. Tread swiftly, Atira. Its destruction could alert forces nearby.
Should get my HOTAS for this. Yes, the boost is not a
This is close
hold,
enough.
it's
You can
a
board the
tap.
structure from here. You can use one of the ejection tubes to exit the ship quickly.
Tab, and then periscope. Wow, unlimited ammo is nice, but this thing hits like shit. I think I'm supposed to be looking for materia, but maybe there's an elixir or an ether around here that's kind of hidden. You know, the games with materia tend to hide things like that.
Well done. Now, without delay, set our bearings on the navigator panel and let us finally leave this place.
Oh, geez, I don't know where to go. Should I go straight?
Destination secured. Processing trajectory. Return to the pilot seat and initiate the jump. Primed for jump. Awaiting your directive, Captain. It's an ambush. You have to neutralize the hostile ships before you can jump. That's all of them. Good job. Leak detected. You need to repair it before we can leave. It should be on the exterior hull. Perfect. The thruster fuel line has been repaired. We can now perform a jump. We make quite a team, you and I, Atiran. Should you seek to stop the corruption virus, I believe I know where we must go. But we may need a stronger ship first.